Hello, friends. Taking this time to bring you on this journey through my vinyl records, my journeys I made last year, 2025, to the local record stores, antique malls, went on vacation, went to thrift stores, and also I went to some many places on my list, and I was able to plot them out. You know, when you go on vacation, make sure you plot these places out. So I like to show you some good stuff that I got. I'm talking synth pop. I got some new wave. I got electro, freestyle. I got some breakbeat in here, maybe a little industrial. So without further ado, I like to kick it off with the first one I got from a local record store. Had 50% off. Fantastic deals. They listed it on Facebook, and I just had to go. So here we go. Here's the first one. When I pulled it up, I had no idea what it was. So it kind of got my curiosity going. And I seen the Indian with the headdress and things. So I kind of started looking at it a little bit closer. And I seen right here in gold letters, you had chant number 1. I don't need this pressure on. I'm like, that sounds like Spandau Ballet. It kind of been on my want list for a while. And there we go on the bottom. Spandau Ballet. There it is, the 12-inch single of chant number 1. Came out in 81. And this one is a UK pressing. So, fantastic. Got it 50% off. Got a fantastic deal. I love the more aggressive type of new wave on here. You know, he's chanting on here. Of course, it's called chant number 1. He's really delivering some really good vocals in here. I just like the music, and it's a little bit different. You know, when you look at 1980, cut a long story short, very good new wave classic song. And the next year, 81 came out, chant number 1, and then 83 was True came out. So his style definitely changed in those first couple 3 years of the 1980s. So there we go. Chant number 1, love it. Gotta get it if you don't have it. Next up, we have some freestyle. And I really like this artist a lot. From 87, Miss Debbie Deb. Here we go with Fantasy. This is off of Jam Pack Records. Got the original jacket to go with it. Her other songs she had out was Lookout Weekend, When I Hear Music. Also, I'm Searching. When I Hear Music came out in 84. Lookout Weekend came out in 84 as well. This particular one came out in 87. So, fantastic. I love all the freestyle stuff from Miss Debbie Deb. Sticking with the freestyle flavor, this next one I'm going to show you is an album. I never had this album before. I had the 12-inch singles. The 12-inch singles that spawned from this album was Fascinated and also Full Circle. And you know what I'm talking about. Company B. There it is. The original. It has the hype sticker on there. Fascinated is just one of those freestyle songs I was introduced to when I went to the nightclubs back in the 80s. I think it was 86 or 87. Probably 87. And I heard Fascinated for the first time. It just blew me away. So, and it's kind of a strange story. It's like when I first heard that song, I started collecting stuff, a lot of freestyle Company B. To this day, I just love that song, Fascinated. So there you go. Finally got the album to go with my collection. This next one's kind of unique. This particular one is Breakbeat and Acid Breaks. Came out in 99 or 96. This is 1996. The group is called Bosco. Here we go. The name of the song is The Beat Is Over. And this is, like I said, it's Breakbeat, Acid Breaks. Came out in 96. And there's the original blue jacket, the hype sticker to go with it, and a little extra bonus that I didn't know was actually on blue vinyl. I'm like, oh, great. This was on my want list, and it was kind of in and out because the price was too high. And of course, it's one of the deals where if I ever see in a record store, gotta pick it up. So there it was, 50% off. Got it. Love it. Next group I got is more goth, new wave. This particular one came out in '85. This is Gene Loves Jezebel. This is Desire. This is I think it's a UK pressing here. And it's got the original LP version. Also, it has the, it's like a remix version, but it's like a short remix. It's not a really good one. The one I'm used to, and I like this version, but I like this version better. This is from my personal collection that I've been having for many years. This is Desire, the remix, Come and Get It. This particular one came out a year later in '86. This is much, much better than this record right here. So if you ever go to a record store and you had to pick a record out of these two, make sure you get this one right here. Desire, Come and Get It by Gene Loves Jezebel. So good. If you cannot find the record, I can make a recommendation for you. This one right here, this is a CD. This is Classic Alternatives, Volume 1. On here, it has Desire, Come and Get It, Gene Loves Jezebel. Other tracks on here, we have When in Rome's on here with The Promise, Yellowwood, Oh Yeah, I Ran So Far Away, Flock of Seagulls, Small Town Boy by Breakbeat. Let me get you a good little look at what the songs on this CD are. Fantastic. You ever get opportunity to get this CD, it's called Classic Alternatives, Volume 1. I like to bring out a tape, a CD, and a 7-inch record I got from there. So I'm going through all the CDs, and of course I got to go sideways because they all like that, and sometimes you kind of hurt your back a little bit doing it, but I seen a Depeche Mode, so I had to get it. There goes one of these little paper backs, and this particular one has Blasphemous Rumors on it, so I just had to get it. And that's a live version of Everything Counts. So I love Everything Counts. Everything Counts is probably my second favorite Depeche Mode song, and then the live version is amazing. I think it's like the one off of 101. Came out in I think it was 88 it came out when they played the Rose Bowl that time, the big live concert. Anyway, so I finally got this one to add to my collection, Blasphemous Rumors, on here. I don't have any songs by the group Japan, but I picked this one up. I went through their 7-inch records. I never had a record like this. Look at that. It has all the etching on there. Picture sleeve of Japan. This one's called Ghost. And the other one's called Art of Parties on here. I've heard Ghost before, but I have not heard Art of Parties. And there we go. It's a picture sleeve, and it's got the hype sticker on there and everything. Got a really good deal on it. Never expected to get it out the pack. So my very first Japan record that I ever got is that 7-inch single. Speaking of tapes, give a little old school shake here. Here we go. Peter Gabriel. So this one right here is on my want list for the album. If I ever get the album, that's what I want. So it's got Big Time on there. Red Rain is a very, very good song. In Your Eyes. Red Rain is a different version. I never heard this one before. That's on Soul. The one I hear on the radio is not the same version as this one. So this is a very, very good record. If you get the record, It's very collectible. But I got the tape. I just couldn't pass it up for the price. So I like to collect Mr. Peter Gabriel. So there we go with the tape. Good old school. All right. Speaking of old school, let's hit some electro, and we're going to do a little presentation of these records. The first one is actually the original on Breakbeat, and it's actually the second pressing on Breakbeat Records. That's the Egyptian Lover, Egypt. Breakbeat, the parent company, is Macola. And there we go. It's kind of the gold looking cover right there. It's like the label's kind of a goldish color with the font. And this is actually the second pressing. And I got this one 50% off too. So fantastic deal. From my collection, I'm going to show you the difference. I have the first pressing of Egypt. And of course, both of these came out in '84. And it's kind of beat up just a little bit because it's been played quite a bit. There you go. This is the first pressing. This is the second pressing. You can see the font is a little different. The font is actually bigger. This is the first pressing right here. It's actually bigger, and it doesn't have distributed by Macola Records on the side. This one does. So the font's a little bit smaller, and it is distributed by Macola. So that's the second pressing. This is the first pressing. As you see the big font on there. Now, a lot of people, when they get Egyptian Lover, they think they got the original, not knowing that Egyptian Empire Records was the Egyptian Lover's label, Mr. Greg Broussard. This one came out in '87. This is actually the first repress in '87 that came out with Egypt. And of course on the other side, and my beat goes boom, and what is a DJ if he can't scratch? So very good. I love the Egyptian Empire jackets that come with it. Fantastic. That one was '87. And find you another one. Okay, this one is the reissue. Came out in '88. So if you ever see this one, Egyptian Empire Records, which looks different than this one came out in '88. So just a little lesson in the Egyptian Lover, Egypt records that you get. You know, Breakbeat's the original, Egyptian Empire is the reissue. Next up, I had no idea what this record was. I just pulled it up. It was very colorful. It was white and had some colors on there. And I first looked at it, I was like, who is this? I seen Shade ads. I was like, and I was looking, and I seen this pack contains a Talking Heads record. I said, this is the Talking Heads. So I spun it around, and there I see, and I actually have this album, Speaking in Tongues. And there I see how it is. It's the Talking Heads, just like that. So you just got to spin it around. And they're very, very good artistry in here. This is Burning Down the House. This is the LP version. This is a UK pressing. This is another single from my collection. I also have My Girlfriend's Better, which I actually come off of Speaking in Tongues as well. And I also have Psycho Killer that came out in '77. So I actually got 3 Talking Heads 12-inch singles, and I have a lot of the albums now. So there you go. A good new wave artist, and one of the songs off this album just blew me away. The original, the 12-inch single, came out in '82. The album came out in '85. This is B Movie. The name of the album is called Forever Running. This is a promo. There you see the gold stamp promo on there. It's the back of the record. Nowhere Girl is amazing. I never heard any song like it. And like I said before, it came out originally in 82. So I'm going to show you the original 1982 record that came out on the label Some Bizarre. There we go. Nowhere Girl by B Movie. Fantastic. A couple more records to show you. We're going really old school to 1981. This is off of Enjoy Records. So I got the original Enjoy Records jacket. Name of the group is called The Treacherous 3. Song is Put Your Boogie in Your Body. And there you go, 1981. Treacherous 3, one of the famous artists that you may know, is Kumo D. Kumo D came out with I Go to Work. Also, he came out with the Wild Wild West and some other good tracks. So there you go from 1981, Enjoy Records. Another one I actually had was Feel the Heartbeat was another one I had by the Treacherous 3 at one time. So kind of collectible stuff. So you ever see Enjoy, pull it up, good price, get it for your collection. Last record is more breakbeat, freestyle, house, and the group is called Precious. This is Precious Little Fantasy. There you go. It's 2 different colors on each side. It has the K5 breakbeat mix on there. And K5 is a group that came out with Passion in 1996. This one is 1999. This particular one came out. The original came out in 98. Highly collectible record. If you ever get Precious Little Fantasy, 98, more collectible. And this one came out in 99. So, really good one to have. So, hope you enjoyed all the music, all the records, CDs, 12-inch singles that I showed for you today. Very happy to have all this in my collection. I listen to it. It's very fantastic. Good music. So, keep collecting, my friends. Keep it coming, and look out for part 3 coming up next. Thank you.